violence, cutting through the noise, fighting woke mobs and the kids with toys. They spew their lies, they spreading hate. Lips BS ain't gonna seal our fate. No nonsense here, just straight to the point. Truth to ammo in this battleground joint. Make America great again, stand and fight. Facts over feelings, day and night.
Hey, it's To the Point with Mike, Leo, and Vince.
No.
There we go.
139. Wow.
Now you should be able to hear us. If you're still there and we haven't ran you off yet, we're having so many problems with Rumble, EV Mux, and the Starlink,
Not to mention
FPL. Like
Got a
power
late
did
start.
not come back on here
for sure.
until about 7:40 something maybe. And I should have called it. Y'all should have stayed home, and now we are having camera problems and shit like that.
It's okay.
Hopefully the electricity didn't screw nothing up, but I was pretty sure nothing was plugged in. So.
Leo's getting choppy again.
What did you call him earlier?
Leo's El Chapo. If his video is a little choppy, please excuse it. That's part of the technical difficulties we've been dealing with.
But what's up, guys? What you guys been up to here lately? Have you guys seen the news? Anything? What's going on?
Yeah. I mean, I know the big local news.
What's the big local news?
The guy that's missing.
Yeah, the big
old man that had he's got amnesia or not amnesia.
Dementia.
Yeah, and he wandered off. They believe he wandered off.
By Fred.
But he's been missing for what?
Since
4 or 5 days?
16th, 17th, 18th.
Listen,
4 days.
I'm not. I can't even promise you we're on Rumble right now.
3 days. So, yeah, it's crazy, how just 1 minute you could be here, the next minute you could be gone. So make sure to live your life to the fullest with no regrets.
I still haven't found him.
No regrets.
He might still be living his life. One thing is I think he picked up a ride and
do whatever. Be
got
kind.
dropped off somewhere.
Be kind. I'm just not gonna. It's not about being kind. It's just about being truthful. If you're truthful to yourself, if you're truthful to other people, then that's just kindness right there. So you don't have to be kind. Just be you.
Yeah.
I'm just rumbling around right now because we're having technical problems
everywhere.
This evening. Out here in Indian River County in the Sunshine State.
Beautiful weather right
hits
now.
The fan from your local sheriff department. Big shout out to all the people in the law enforcement. Thank you for taking care of the community and everything that you do out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Who again? Thanks, Leo. Because I'm trying to.
I'm just saying, thanks to the law enforcement. Thank you for taking care of the community and taking care of whatever needs to be taken care of here in Indian River County and keeping us all safe. Keeping us out from the news that we see all over the place, like all this rioting and all this other craziness going around. But we also have our local news about local sheriff doing this, doing that, saying don't do this. But yeah, he goes and does it himself and doesn't make himself accountable for it.
It's
I don't know, a bunch of baloney that's going on right now.
Funny you bring that up, Leo, because I was actually
all of a sudden, like it's just. Let me just dig into real quick. It starts with this old gentleman that got lost, right? Like all of a sudden, there's all these resources. All of a sudden, we have search teams. All of a sudden, we have all of this. All of a sudden, I've never seen this before in my entire life that I lived in Indian River County. Never in my entire life have I seen this. what is the sheriff of Indian River County hiding?
Oh, I don't think he's hiding anything to do with this old man that's missing.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, I'm
who,
just saying, I'm not
And I've-
saying about
I've-
the old man.
I
It's
mean,
just
they-
saying like himself. Like, what are you hiding? Like, what are you trying to like?
They did this for when that lady,
Take
when
the
she went
spotlight out of you
missing
for some
in
reason.
Vero Beach, the old lady that went missing, that the wife of the owner of the Quilted Giraffe.
Was it
They
the
they
Quilted
they put on a pretty good search and rescue mission for her. They never found her until much after they called the search off. They ended up finding her. But I don't know. But back to the first part of what you were talking about, I was going to say, how cops, they protect and serve us,
Oh
and
yeah, for sure.
I was thinking about that while I was driving around today, and I saw a cop, and I was just kind of thinking, like, it's a job that I considered when I was younger, like, never thought I would ever actually like try to do something like that, because I was usually the guy causing the problems. But it was just one of those things that crossed my mind, and it's like you see the shit they put up with today,
Oh,
and
yeah.
especially in the bigger cities, Vero Beach, this area, not quite as bad, and I'm sure the state of Florida in general is better than a lot of other places to be a cop. But man, I wouldn't want to fucking do that job.
Me neither.
I
Me
would.
neither.
I
Yeah,
would.
I always thought I'd want to be like one of those wildlife officers, but the more I thought
Right.
about it, is that's even more dangerous because you're rolling up on people you already
No, are
have
armed.
guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I
Yeah.
would. I'd like
Yeah,
to be
you
a
say
cop.
that. Yeah, until you're rolling up the
Well-
dark on a couple of dudes that are half lit with freaking 12
but you
gauges
know what?
already ready to go.
You know what you're signing up for.
Shoot
That's
anything.
what
Yeah.
it's
You're
the
right.
fucking adrenaline. Like, to me, it would just be the adrenaline that I'm gonna go for that fucking.
You
whoever
were
the fuck
scared
it
to
is.
walk in the dark from the truck to the porch because their power was out here. And when the power's out here, it is dark.
Yeah, it's fucking dark out here.
Dark.
But still, like, if I know, I don't have anything on me. Like, I'm gonna be like one of those cops. Like, I have to have something on me to be able to walk 2 feet, whatever. But
Anyways, man, we got so the old man, there's a guy named Donald
I can't remember his last name. I just know it was
Donald Keaton.
Maybe.
He's 86. He's got dementia. He's gone missing from Indian River County, Florida, from it's kind of like a trailer park, retirement, like KOA type park. And he's known for doing long walks, and there's a preserve nearby, but people think he might have gone somewhere else, and he just left on Sunday, and the search is still on. The sheriff's department had a command center set up, and they kind of pulled back that command center, but so far they haven't really pulled back their efforts. At least I haven't heard that from social media. And there is a woman out of that area that's conducting searches, so they're getting desperate now because this is going on 3 days. And
they've been out
Yeah.
there. I've seen them, driving to and from, picking up kids from school and stuff like that. And I live somewhat like in a preservative area as well too. And I've seen them out there. They're working hard. They're putting their work, and whatever walking they can do. People
Yeah.
are walking. People are
yeah, I heard they had
Yeah,
they were
of course.
doing 2 shifts. I think they were doing at like noon or something like that, and then again at 4. And they were asking for more people on horseback to search areas that side by sides and 4-wheelers couldn't necessarily go. I don't know how far an 86-year-old man with dementia would get into that kind of thick
Right.
stuff. It's not like we've had rain in the last 3 days, and it's pretty dry here. So still praying for the guy that he is found safe and just somewhere, maybe at a hospital getting treatment or something. But there's been some social media sightings, people saying on social media of some possibilities, but I don't know. You don't want to spread any false hope either. But if you're watching, be sure to hit that thumbs up, like the show wherever you're watching it. Drop a comment, let us know you're there. We're having some glitches. I don't know what is going on all of a sudden. I know we had lost our power here, and it didn't come on until just before 8 o'clock. And at that point, I was like surprised it came back on. So we kind of threw this all back together. But that gentleman missing is an important thing. Check his social media. We've shared it. If you're in the area, if you're in Florida, or really now, there's another national news, and it's it's kind of heartbreaking to
Right.
it was just a local thing, but now it has gone national news, and the FBI is investigating the death of a local high school cheerleader who was on a family vacation on Carnival Cruise Line.
Hmm.
Leo, you've been on cruises.
Yeah, I have.
I've went on one.
I've
Vince,
been,
you've been around the
yeah.
world on boats and shit like that. So uh, it was pretty sad. I kind of heard the story, and then I saw local media with some inside knowledge, and then you saw national news pick it up. But her name was Anna Kepner. She was found dead aboard the Carnival Horizon on November 9th. What began as a tragic loss has now escalated into a full federal criminal investigation, with newly filed court documents confirming the FBI is treating Anna's death as a potential crime. I would say so because there's a lot of shit going on.
Right.
This goes on to say, according to an emergency motion filed in the 18th Judicial Court, the FBI has advised Anna's stepmother, Chantel Hudson, that a criminal case may be initiated against one of her minor children who was on the cruise at the time.
Hmm.
The filing states Hudson cannot testify in an unrelated family court matter because doing so could be prejudicial to her or her adolescent child in the federal investigation. Hudson is now invoking her Fifth Amendment. So that's like they can't force you to incriminate yourself
Right.
or your family
Or
member.
a family member.
So she's invoking the Fifth. So immediately, you hate to say it, but red flag. Meanwhile, several family members have gone public with their concerns. Anna's grandmother wrote online that she believes her granddaughter was murdered. Though federal investigators have not confirmed any cause or manner of death, Anna's father says the FBI questioned every member of the family, but has released no findings and has left them in the dark, which is bullshit. Another relative, Anna's uncle, published graphic allegations about what he believes happened on the ship. Claims that have not been verified by law enforcement, but align with the court statement indicating a juvenile may face charges. Adding to the uncertainty, a family member confirmed to some local shit paper that the older stepson has not been at the family home since returning from the cruise. Authorities have not said whether his absence is related to the investigation. So far, Miami-Dade medical examiner has not released a cause of death, and Carnival Cruise Line is directing all inquiries to the FBI. Anna was a straight-A student at Temple Christian School and had plans to serve in the military. Her death has shaken the Titusville community and raised urgent questions that remain unanswered. So pretty much, and other platforms are confirming this, that they found a housekeeper found her body stuffed under the bed and then with life preservers on top of her, the same bed the kid slept in, the stepson that's now missing from the picture. So yeah, the unconfirmed talking points are: Anna's body was found under the bed, wrapped in a blanket and covered with life vest aboard the ship. However, this is based on unnamed sources and has not been officially confirmed by the FBI or medical examiner. Whether a step sibling has formally been charged, arrested, or indicted is not confirmed publicly. Multiple outlets say a criminal case may be initiated. The exact timeline, location within the ship or international waters, and full details of the events leading to the death remain unclear, which the FBI is taking this over because this happened in international waters. Some media outlets include extra sensational details. I don't, this is
Really, it makes you kind of wonder, if it's the way it looks, like the step brother had killed her. It's like, man, I just wonder what, or what happened. Like, did he try to physically, sexually abuse her and trying to cover it up? Were they partying? Maybe she OD'd. Like, they don't have anything that kind of gives any kind of like hint towards that. Obviously, cause of death would
that's horrible.
help along with that.
I don't.
That's crazy.
For the grandmother and the uncle to come out publicly. I mean, there's family drama in every family,
Right.
but for the grandmother and them to come out like that and with those allegations, the uncle I saw in another outlet, maybe it was TMZ, was actually pissed off at his brother because he said the family members know more, but none of them
Right.
are telling the FBI exactly what they know. So there we go. We're back. What do we got? We got some comments here. DT says top of the evening, y'all. May have hitched a ride to anywhere from the McDonald's.
Yeah.
Talking about the gentleman. Yeah.
That's
pretty
definitely one of the rumors that people believe. Maybe he got in a vehicle and could have wound up anywhere. He might be
Sad.
fine someplace, but just doesn't know where he is.
No, DT. I'm just catching up with your comments. She's from Titusville. Yeah. To me, that's kind of local. That's. I mean, I grew up in Mico,
Right.
so it's. I don't know. Yeah. That was horrible, man. I don't like. I have a niece. Well, we don't see each other that often, but knowing, you know, you got to trust your family members and the people they hang out with, but to have like a stepson, like your wife's son, you know, be suspicious of something going on. Like, I want to know really what the hell was going on. I wouldn't be sitting by idle. I think I'd probably be already locked up or something like that. I would have lost my shit. I mean, I don't know. Supposedly, the way it went down was she had left, I think, dinner the night before, told her family she didn't feel good, and that was the last time they saw her. And housekeeping found her body the next day, 11:30.
You wouldn't think they have cameras though.
Supposedly,
Certain
when they got to
areas.
port in Miami, the FBI started reviewing camera footage. Closed
She's
circuit
from
footage.
Titusville.
Yeah.
Yep. She was a high school
Yeah, it's not that far.
senior at Titusville Temple or something like that.
Yeah.
I had pictures, but I had stuff ready to go. But with the power outage, stuff went. You know, young girl. You know, everybody's daughter or niece, and I would be pretty ticked off too. I can see how shit happened. You know, you ever see that movie? It was a bunch of dudes that went to Vegas for a bachelor party.
Oh,
Hangover.
No,
the Hangover
No,
movies?
no,
That was
no.
the first thing I thought of.
I think it was
Leo.
when bad things happened. It was just like things got out of control and a hooker died, and it was just like spiraled out of control from there. And it's just like, you know, you can only you don't want to, but you can only imagine what these people went through in the last moments of their life, and hopefully, hopefully it wasn't. Well, you already know it was horrible. What am I even saying? I don't know.
Yeah.
Somebody else talk. Just tell me shut the fuck up. All right. What else you got?
Anyways, next week,
the Epstein files.
Next week. Oh yeah, next week. Next week is Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So.
So get your turkeys now. What were you
I'm
gonna
just
say,
saying
Leo?
that next week is Thanksgiving, and make sure everybody is thankful for something, not just at the moment, but to think about and reflect about the whole year and the year that's coming. You know, that's pretty much all I got to say. I don't know where that came from. You said talk, so I did.
Yeah, there you go. Whatever.
Anyways, the Epstein files, man. Let bring him out, man. Like, I'm sick and tired of listening to him. He was there or he wasn't. Like Trump, just say I was there, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, stop fucking beating around the fucking bush, bro. I like my shit shaved, but like I like mine's all trimmed up. Like, come on, bro. Like, let's just say I was there and I did it, and that's it.
Who,
like,
Trump?
Yeah, like,
but everybody already knows he wasn't.
I don't.
If he was there, they would have already said it. Nothing shows
If-
that Trump was ever involved with him, other than that the guy talked about Trump every day. In
they met a
emails
few
to other people.
and they met a few
Right.
times. There's pictures.
Well, yeah, they were all billionaires, so they were all
billionaires always are rubbing shoulders.
Right. But
But
what,
if
what
they
was
had any kind of
shocking-
proof,
yeah.
Leo, that he was there,
Oh yeah, they would have.
that would have been out long before he got reelected. Long before he got reelected. They would have made sure he didn't get reelected. They would have used that.
What they didn't want to know, what they didn't want released, and I think I hate to say it because this whole time I was like,
Okay,
there's
then
no way
somebody's
this
lying. I'm
guy.
looking at TD's comments. He's like, he had her for Trump blackmailed.
Yeah, he did. He wanted to tear down Trump, and I think it stems back from when he got kicked out of Mar-a-Lago.
Right.
You know, you get kicked out of an establishment like that, you lose status, and then
Yeah,
amongst
for
these
sure.
guys, it's all ego. You know,
Right.
and all these young girls they're banging, they know them
Yeah.
girls aren't banging him because he looks good.
Right.
You know,
They're trying to get
Yeah,
somewhere with their
so
career
it's all
or
ego
for money.
These all narcissists and egomaniacs and shit like that. And
Right.
Trump saw that when he was stealing his girls to go work on his island or whatever, or at his place in Miami or something like that. And Trump kicked him out of Mar-a-Lago, kicked him out of the club. And that one woman we've talked about, Virginia Guffrey, she was one of them. And they try to say that Trump was involved somehow with her, and he was. He employed her originally at Mar-a-Lago. She was a masseuse, and Epstein,
Recruited her.
and she's dead now because a bus hit her out in the middle of the Australian outback. If Trump was a bad man, that news would have been out in 2016. The Democrats have nothing. You're right, but now I think this was his way of forcing them eventually to make it look like they forced him, like they put it all in his court now. Like they like to say now, they've been saying no kings this whole time, right? But now they say, oh, he could have released all these immediately, but no, he couldn't because the court likes to interject themselves and they have to release some of this stuff, and they won't as long as there's an active investigation. Now, some will say, ironically, every time they get close to releasing something, there's a new open investigation that keeps a judge from declassifying stuff or releasing records.
Right.
The president can declassify them, but we've seen the legal lawfare that he's dealing with, and I say just whatever you got, put it out there, whether it's hoax or not. We're gonna know. We're gonna know.
Somebody's got to know.
And you saw that one Plackett. She's a representative from the Virgin Islands, and the U.S. Virgin Islands, and they get a representative, but they don't have voting power on the floor. It's kind of weird how it works. They can sit on committees that make major decisions and receive major classified intelligence, but they can't vote on bills on the floor. So, but they can be in the way of bills getting to the floor or not
Right.
getting to the floor, and so it's still an important position. And she was actually texting with Epstein during the whole time they were getting testimony from that slimy lawyer of his, and he was telling her what to ask and stuff like that. So now we're starting to see people like this. They won't hold her accountable, of course not, because she's
Right.
black. But like Larry Summers, who was he's got to do with OpenAI and some other companies. He is now having to resign from board. Some other people that have been found in these files are having to leave their positions, and it's funny how it's happening because there's so many documents, and it's text messages, emails. You wouldn't be able to read all of that, but people are using AI, and they're designing these apps that will search all the transcripts for phrases and words, and it's almost like a treasure trove. What you don't
Right.
know what you're going to find, because you're talking like thousands of 50s, it's 60,000 pages at a time of document dumps they do. And maybe that's to just overload people, but with AI now, like it's
Yeah.
easy to find, it's easy to decipher stuff and summarize shit. I say I don't care. Release them.
Just get it over with.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Release
Yeah.
whatever you got.
But
just get it over with.
I feel like he knows he had nothing incriminating against him in there, but he was waiting for the Democrats to force him to do it. And now it's going to blow up because look at all these Democrats who had something to do with Epstein or that circle, and now they're going to go running. And you're going to see a lot not run for re-election too. They were going to censor that woman last night, but some of the Republicans are cockeyed. They made a deal, and just enough of them voted no to censor her. Censoring her would have taken her off like the National Intelligence Committee,
Right.
which receives like top level national security information and intel. Being a representative over the Virgin Islands, that's like a hub. That's like a hub for sex trafficking, drugs, and stuff like that.
Right.
But that position on the committee is pretty critical, for someone who probably shouldn't even be in the same room as classified intelligence. But rip off the Band-Aid. I'm with you. Just put the folder out there. If
Yeah, you should have put the folder out there.
Right.
And put
they're going to say
everybody out
yay
there.
or nay either way, and I
Yeah.
understand what Trump is saying, that the Democrats would have released it if there was anything in there, but they didn't. They held it and they manipulated it, so now you don't know what is going to be in there. And he made this web of just this persona. Now, if you had any kind of communication with the guy, you're guilt by association now. And
Right.
In some cases, it shouldn't be like that, but at the same time, they were all out for the same thing, and it was power, greed, and Trump. So, I think that's kind of screwed up. They didn't censor her. I would have voted for it, but they think they cut a deal because I don't know, something about Corey Mills. They were going to force a vote to censor Corey Mills. I don't know. I really don't know. This camera's pissing me off. Anyways, I apologize for the glitches and stuff like that. I'm going to blame FPL this time. Or Starlink, one or the other. Rumble sucks either way. Rumble, I've noticed, takes like 5 or 10 minutes to get going after everything else in the last month, I'd say. I don't know if they're overloaded or what's going on, but
Oh, man, excuse me.
we do appreciate Rumble, and that's where we encourage everybody to go follow us. We do other stuff there with Indian River Connections and IRC Media with Binford Chronicles, TGI Now, Shattering the Narrative, and stuff like that. So, what do we got? We got like 8 minutes left. We talked about the Epstein files. We talked about Anna Kepner from Titusville, poor girl, and then Donald. Oh, man, I can't think of his name. I'm gonna pull it up because it's important.
I know.
You know what?
That they did say that. There it is.
All right, let me see if I could. Don't mind me. It's my first day. Can I do this? What is this one? Nope, not that. Oh, what the hell is that?
It is. Mike's
Anyways.
first day.
So what was his name?
Donald.
We'll get there eventually. I don't know why it does this. That's a media share. No. We're getting there. Anyways,
It's okay, guys.
all that shit got me flustered. His name is Donald Keaton. Yep, and I can't see shit over there either. 86 years old, white, blue eyes, 5'9". I think that's what's that say? 150 pounds.
Yeah.
Was last seen on November 16th, leaving his residence in the 9,000 block of 108th Avenue in Vero Beach. Actually, it's Indian River County, but Donald may be wearing long, dark dress pants and dress shoes with a long sleeve shirt. Due to layering his clothes, he may be wearing some other stuff on top. Make sure you call, the sheriff's department if you see him, man. They're doing, like, the community is really coming together looking for this guy, and
Yeah, they have. They've done a good job.
yeah, I think that just shows the community and BLE really coming together to help this family.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with everything here.
I think I seen somewhere or read something that somebody had detected him on their cameras, or someone had seen him, or they identified that. Yeah, that was what he was wearing. So
That one photo of him looks like it was taken from somebody's camera as he's walking by their house.
yeah,
yeah, there was a couple of those. I'm not sure if they did that or not. If they confirmed it, there it is. Take a good look. If you see him around, they say it was typical for him to walk.
Like 3 miles.
Yeah, quite a bit.
That's pretty good. 86 years old, you said? Walking around 3 miles every day.
yeah, it's pretty.
I think I got us on there. Yeah, so Donald Keaton. It is pretty sad. 86 years old.
Yeah,
Let's see. We still got some comments here. Is there any word on the legalization of THC on the horizon? I don't know. I've got mixed feelings on that. I haven't read this latest bill. I know it's a lot harder to get stuff on the ballot now. So I don't know if they're going to get it. Vince, what do you think?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, regardless of what Florida does federally, it's still illegal. And I think that's where we should be concentrating on more than anything. I mean, I don't really care if they legalize it or not in Florida, but I think federally that's what I'd like to see. I'd like to know that if the federal government doesn't all of a sudden decide they want to get me on something, even though I'm legal in Florida, according to Florida, the federal government can still do what they want. So that's where I'd like to see it recognized federally.
yeah,
Yeah. Any of the, I'm not, like, I'm all for just letting it be. I wish they would just take away the restrictions on growing it. Maybe not
Yeah.
take away the restrictions, but I mean, you should be able to at least grow your own. And
No fields of it.
yeah, I
for
mean,
one
treat
person.
it like tobacco and alcohol. I don't care, but
yeah.
I don't think they should be dabbling with the Constitution. It'll get rid of the gas station crap. Yeah, I mean that stuff. I definitely think the synthetic shit they're making and that's killing people.
Yeah.
They really should get rid of that stuff, especially when they market it like candy and stuff like that.
Yeah, and it even makes you wonder now. There's the the drinks that you can buy legally because it's got that fake stuff in it. It's probably like Delta 8 or something like that. Like you can
I
go to
don't
the
know.
bar.
I've had a couple of them when we do the conspiracy club, and after like 2 of them, I'm like,
Yeah, but I mean, it's not real THC. It can't be. It's not legal.
yeah, none of that shit could be good for you.
So it's got to be something that's
Well,
THCA or
well, isn't the
Delta
Delta
8
8 and Delta 9 that's the same stuff? They just they
yeah.
bred it to have
They
very little THC in it.
They
yeah.
extracted it different,
Yeah.
like a different portion of the plant or something like that. I don't know 100%, but it's still from the plant, supposed to be.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not the same as some of the stuff you're going to go to the gas station and get.
Yeah. Shit. THCA. I don't get any of it. Just no. My parents are watching, but I would just opt for the real shit. Just give me the real stuff. Anyways, the show was kind of cut short, only 35 minutes. I mean, I can go all night. I don't work tomorrow, but these guys, if they don't get their beauty rest, they'll both be late. Oh, you know who I wanted to show you?
Could just call out tomorrow and get on our side by side and go look for this guy.
They can't see this at home. We'll talk about this next week. Are we doing a show next week?
Why not?
Wednesday?
Or
Okay.
what is it?
The day
Oh.
before Thanksgiving.
I don't
Does it
see
matter?
why. I should be
We'll talk
able.
about it.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Hopefully, we get our shit together.
Yeah. Hopefully, we'll talk to you guys next week for episode 140.
We'll take you up on that offer, DT.
What do you say?
Seriously. Yeah. Don't
Mm.
put it past these guys. Anyways, 9:00. We thank you for your comment and watching. We see you out there on, I don't know where everybody's at. X and YouTube, actually Twitch. That might be that one wonder person up here. Love your content. Add me on Discord. I don't do Discord. And I downloaded the Telegram that I had like 20 years ago when the internet first came out, I think, because some other streamers on it and it's kind of like a news board. I can't figure that out. And I obviously should focus on this shit.
I haven't been on Discord in a long time.
I get
Thank you,
annoyed
DT.
with it.
We'll see you next week, man.
Anyways, yeah,
Peace
let's
out, man.
see if I can figure this shit out. All right, man, y'all. Thanks for watching at home. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah. Don't forget to like, share.
Podcast warriors, ain't afraid to shout. Make America great, tell them what it's about. Facts over feelings, cutting through the noise. Fighting woke mobs and the kids with toys. They spew their lies, they spreading hate. Lips BS ain't gonna seal our fate. No nonsense here, just straight to the point. Truce to ammo in this battleground joint. Make America great again, stand and fight. Facts over feelings, day and night. Fight the woke mob, cancel their crying. Truth on the mic while they keep lying. They wanna cancel, they wanna control, but we got the truth, we breaking the mold. Speak your mind, don't let them bind. Words cut through, sharper than a sword of kind. Sense is just raw, no filter.